Hello there, RC again. We're going to be doing January 1938, so turn 4. Little addendum here. I don't know if you can see all these ships just sitting there on the place units chart. Yeah, these have been there since game setup. I've totally neglected to move any of them. So I'm going to move these to the German sheet where I would place their builds so I don't forget to put them down. And, you know, technically I could have moved them turn 1, could have placed them on the water. So we're just going to leave them over there. My purchase is 1 tech roll, save $22. Next turn I can buy tanks and mechs as Germany, so that seems like a better use of my money. Alright, so German turn. What do? Well, let's do some moves here. So this new sub that I placed last turn, I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just doing the same thing I've been doing every turn here. 1, 2, 3. And then that one's going to move 3. And then this one here will be 1, 2. Yeah, we can get it all the way up to here. Well, we could technically go to here. You know what? Instead, let's move this sub into the mid. 1, 2, 3. There. We'll just leave those 2 subs where they sit for now. No, we're going to move that sub at the bottom around the corner. So I move 1 sub from here to there, and a sub from here into there, and that sub we'll leave that sub. We'll move this sub to there. Yeah, we'll just keep moving these guys around the corner here. Let's see what we can do on this side. So 1, 2, yeah, 3. There's not a lot of money on that line, but there's some decent money on this line. I don't know if Germany wants to focus on that line or whatever. This is just kind of keeping the British Navy occupied. That way they're guessing on where you're going to be hitting. I'm not really going to move anything in here. Next turn I get to build some tanks, and depending on what I can build, I'll double check at the end of this round what I have a feeling there's supposed to be something there that I might have missed on setup. I'll just double check that all the neutrals are up to date, because Belgium might have an extra unit, maybe the Netherlands has another unit, or these, who knows, right? So we'll worry about that next turn. So all I'm going to do this turn is I'm going to take this plane off of Combat Air Patrol, and we're going to fly her right back here. Done. Because I was just thinking, if you're the Germans, you actually have a $3 convoy line in here. Why be on Combat Air Patrol there when you can do it over here, right? Catch a sub that may be coming in for your Navy. So that's what I'm going to be doing with that. Otherwise, Germany's got nothing left to annex. Everything it does is going to start a war, so we're just going to chill out on that. We're going to place this destroyer in here. We're going to place this submarine out here. We're just going to roll that tech roll for the Germans. And we've been trying that jet aircraft. Let's see if we can't get jets for 8 or higher. Nice. There we go. So, for $8 we spent to move up 2 spaces. So just 1 more to go and we can get jets. That'd be handy if we could get that before July 39. Alright, so that is the German turn. I didn't lend lease anything to these guys. Let's angle that down a little bit. There we go. I did not lend lease anything to these Spanish. So let's take a look. What do we want to do with this stuff? Not really. It'd be lovely to be able to get the transport in there to pick that up, but one cruiser against a cruiser, destroyer, and a coastal sub just ain't going to cut it. I don't want to risk my only real attack power of this aircraft on that either. Thankfully, they don't have enough surface ships to blockade this port, otherwise we'd be having some problems. But as long as we maintain that port, we're laughing. So, I don't have any reinforcements, so we're just going to do a recruitment roll. Roll a 2. I'm going to be cautious this round. So I need 2 or less. Oh, close. A 3. Alright, that's the German and the fascist Spain. Okay, January 38. Russian turn. Russia's going to save 6 of its $8 and spend 2 on attack roll. I'm not going to spend any more money. I just looked something up here I forgot. Okay, that light's just glaringly bad. Alright. Sino-Soviet non-aggression pact, right? Begins the game with an agreement to provide assistance to the nationalist KMT in the event China is attacked by Japan. May lend lease to the Chinese KMT and may fly Lend-Lease aircraft to their destination. May also operate their own aircraft with permission inside nationalist China until you sign a pact with Japan. No pact has been signed with Japan, and I forgot all about that little rule. So we're going to do a little fun thing I haven't shown on videos in a while. So attack roll for the Russians. Maybe they get 1 roll successful. They haven't had any yet. Alright. So we have all these aircraft sitting over here. I don't think they're going to reach, but they can operate their own aircraft inside of China. They're going to reach the whole way. So what we're going to do, and this is kind of a bad spot for my camera setup. We're going to go this way, I think. There you go. I can kind of show you what's going on. We're going to take these 2 from an airbase. And what's the shortest route possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, and I could put them in here and operate them there. 5. Now, I also have this fighter here. It won't be able to reach because I'm not at an air base. I'm going to move a 4, but we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's the closest we can get it. Either way. So we could do that, or we could just be on the safe side and drop these guys off right here. And throw a little cavalry in there for some reinforcements in case Japan decides to surprise strike. A little stack of aircraft over there. So yeah, next turn. Where's my pointer? It's much easier to use that than my fat hand get hurt. Okay, so next turn these guys can operate in here freely against Japan, just as their border clashes are available on this side still. So we'll see. It's kind of taking a risk with this these Russian aircraft, but why not? So let's close the book up. I'll just get it off my dice tray. And let's roll that technology for the Russians. We were working on advanced artillery. Let's see if we can't get a 7 or higher. A 1. Yep, fail. Yep. So there you go. Russia's done. Let's just move these guys up, and it's done. Let's see, what is Russia going to want to do here? Odds aren't too great, but you don't want these guys to get built up too much. So let's give them, let's throw 2 guys into that. We'll say one guy from there and one guy from here. We'll throw the aircraft in there. Why not? Why not? Alright, let's get some dice here. Some easy to read dice. There we go. Is there a nice spot in the Atlantic here where I can put this down? Oh, now there is. Alright, so we're going to do a little attack here. Medium bomber at 7. That's a hit. Fighter at 6. That's also a hit. Perfect. So let's see if the 2 Soviet infantry can shoot back. 2 at 4. I got 1 hit, so there we go. Alright, so 2 yellow hits, 1 gray hit back. I know, I'm just using the colors because it's easier to explain this way. So, 2 yellow hits and 1 hit back. There we go. Now, I just need one of these roundels. There we go. And these guys will just fly back to here. So, Spain's a little bit weaker on their defense on the sides here, but these guys probably don't want to split up because everything can now land there. Right? So we'll see what happens. Yeah. So now we just got to do a recruitment roll there, and I need a 5 or less. So let's see if we can get a 5 or less. Oh, of course. A 5. Handy. So what I'm probably just going to do is I'm just going to take this chip I threw off to the side there. Do we want him? Yeah, you know what? Let's put this guy in the city here with the aircraft. Because from here you can counterattack anything. If you lose that one or this one, it's not so bad. Alright, so that's the Spanish turn for Russia. Oh. Now, what are these communist Chinese going to do? Well, they own 3 places. You got what do they got here? 5. And then with these guys, it's 6, 7, 8 infantry there. They could probably hold out for a bit. I'm kind of happy that it's working out the way it is with the rolling here. I'm able to really show China and all the sides of China this turn. So what I'm going to do is the CCP, and kind of Chinese here. I'm just going to do a roll for that, but they have $5. Everything they're in is mountains. So you know what we're going to do? We're just going to buy them another mountain infantry for 4, and we're going to save $1. So let's buy them a mountain infantry. That's all we're really doing. And you know what? What do we got underneath here? Yeah, we'll just turn that one to green. Now there's 4 mountain infantry, a regular infantry, a cavalry, and a militia there. It's not a huge wall, but it's something. And that place is worth more money than this place, so let's just non-combat move that guy over there. There we go, and time for a recruitment roll. Who knows, maybe the Russians can get lucky on 2 recruitment rolls in 1 turn. That'd be kind of nice. So, recruitment roll. I need a 3 or less. 11, definitely a fail. Alright. But the dollar value of that one is 2, 0, and 0, so they collect 2. And they get a bonus for everything bordering USSR territory, and they only have this 1, so they get a bonus of 1. So they collect $4 or $3. And they're saved $1 from last turn, so we'll see what happens. yeah, this stuff's going to get possibly involved. Maybe the Japanese are going to get more focused, or maybe the Japanese might have to focus somewhere else. We'll see what happens here. One of those crazy, crazy things. All right. Yeah, that's the Russian turn. Russia's going to collect their $8, so they already had 6. There we go. And we'll leave it. Okay, I'm starting to come into, it's the Japanese turn. January 1938, 4th turn. We're starting to come into some serious problems for Japan here. The insane number of Chinese units is starting to become an issue. And I probably should have upgraded this factory to a medium a couple turns ago, because what I really need to do is be able to get more than one guy placed on the land. Because everybody I build over there, it takes forever to get here. And I'm just keeping my Navy all working. It's great that I can do it, but it's not that helpful in the long run. So I'm trying to figure out a way that I can take some gains without making myself really weak. So that's going to affect my build. I'm going to have to upgrade that factory to a medium, so I can't build there this turn. And as a result, I'm just going to build a stack of infantry here. I think I'll build 5 infantry and a tech roll. So 5 infantry for 15, 1 tech roll for 2, and factory upgrade for 5. Which means I can't build on this factory because I'm upgrading it this turn. So let's consider our options for an attack. Well, Burma Road's probably going to open. I believe it's next turn. So I want to start eliminating alternate routes for Lend-Lease. They can still get Lend-Lease to here. The KMT, they can also get Lend-Lease to this port here, which is British, and then directly along this rail line, or even just right across or through the rail line into Yunnan, or from the French port down here and up, or again once the Burma Road's open from this native port over here and through the Burma Road. So there's still a lot of options for Lend-Lease to arrive into the KMT. So let's consider our options. You know what? I'm going to do an attack. Why not? We're going to take these 2 motorized. I'm going to go 1, 2, and we're going to attack in there. I'm going to take this light tank on the armored train. 1, 2, 3, 4 into that place as well. And then we're going to take these 2 amphibious assault. So we can only bring 2 battleships into bear on that. That's okay. Everybody else, stay out of the way. And just non-combat move these guys out of the way for now so I can got some room. So we're going to take these two destroyers to transport 2 Marines. This side has to take the casualties first, the amphibious, right? So let's try that out. Bombard of 2 transports. We're going to throw in this tactical and these fighters here. It's only against 2 guys, but why not? I could throw this guy in here, but the way the KMT have been attacking, 1 guy can probably defend against 20 because they keep running away. So let's see how that works out. Alright. So, I'm just going to do a quick rolls here and get her over and done with. Yeah, that's probably easier right there. Okay, what are we attacking with? We are attacking with 2 bombardments, which are preemptive. So it's 2 at 4, 1 hit. Alright, 2 Marines, 2 at 3, 2 hits. We're done. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's let the bombarded guy shoot back. Why not? 2 at 5 actually, because they're in a city. Oh man, nothing. So there we go. 2. I didn't even have to roll that light tank. But this armored train's now stuck here, and if I had lost the battle, that armored train would have been lost to me. It would have been destroyed. So I'm happy I didn't lose that battle and didn't destroy the armored train. So I now own the city, and could have waited till I had it surrounded, but that's okay. Now, Japan goes up 2, I believe, if I can find it in there. I took the capital away. Where is it? Yeah, there it is, a 2. Alright, there's a lot of junk in there. And I'm just knocking my chips around like an intelligent person. There we go. Okay, so Japan goes up 2 more to match that. Japan doesn't get any bonus because it's already attacked China 3 times, so it doesn't get any bonus. And these guys go down 2. And I forgot the damn island again. Right there, the Chinese Roundel. Worth a buck. I'm sure he's really just driven somebody down there, but that's okay. Any destroyer with an infantry on it could have taken it for me. Could have used this guy and whap. Oh well. Next turn, if I remember. So, medium factory upgrade. Is complete. Next turn I can build 3 units there. Very handy. I might even consider building another factory here, or possibly in the city or something. Just to, that way I have multiple locations to scoop units from. I don't have to rely solely on the capital, and it gives me units to get that a little closer. We'll see. Sometimes I do Siam there when you align it. We'll see what happens. Alright. 5 infantry. Well, let's just do the easiest thing possible. I can't build anything anywhere else, so we're just going to put 5 Japanese infantry down here in Tokyo. Voila. Perfect. Just like that. Okay, that's the Japanese turn. So the Japanese are collecting 24 and knock the Chinese down to 5. Oops. Tech roll. Japan. Wartime economy's already started. Let's see if we can't get a 7 or higher. Real bad luck on those rolls. January 38. British turn. We are Australia. 2 infantry. British command. 2 infantry. Great Britain. AA gun. Seaplane. First time trying them out, I might as well buy some and see if they're worth buying or not. Maybe a mistake in the long run, it may not. Alright, so that's the purchases. Now let's take a look and see what we can do. So I was taking a look at what I have here, and there's some things I can do with the Australian. So I'm going to throw these 2 guys on a ship, on a transport. We're just going to go 1, 2, 3. They're kind of juicy, but it's kind of worth it to get everybody cranked up to the full wartime income. So we'll see what happens. So I can't land on the Netherlands stuff because we're not aligned, and that would be an attack. So we'll just keep them on a boat. We'll leave this guy on escort duty, and we'll see what happens with that. I forgot. Okay. Japanese don't have anything in place. I could be building these guys up, but I haven't. The Russians have 2 guys they can place. So I'm just going to place them now. And the British have 2 that they're going to place, so I'm going to put them with this stuff here. That's a tech roll, by the way, but yeah. So the Russians, just to make things easier. I knew there was a reason I hadn't moved this Navy. I was looking, why didn't I move them? No, that's why. So there you go. We'll just place that in there for now. And that's that. let's see, the French and the Italians, let's do that too, just while I'm at it. So the French are going to have this right over here. That's their sub they're going to place. And the Italians are going to place those two ships way over there. That way you know what the heck's going on here. Alright, British turn. Australia is done. I don't really have anything else for them to do. So just to make life easier, we're just going to place these two infantry in here. It's nice having that factory so you can build more than one thing. Alright, these guys here. I got this one dude on escort. I got this one dude on escort duty here. I got another guy on escort duty on this end. And thankfully I got these aircraft carriers. Tactical's not so, that way I can send the tactical out on combat air patrol if need be to take that sub out. So we'll keep that tactical with these transports just to save them from the sub. Although a targeted strike would suck, but you know. Well, then be doing something I had planned to do. I'm going to move both of them, but for now let's just move one. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to take this light carrier with us. Alright. And we're going to take, next turn, we're in a position to start moving some troops around. Alright. What else do we want? Well. Yeah, I'm running a blank on that, so I don't see anything else that I really need to do with the British that I haven't already done. So, let's chill out with that transport there for now. So I'm just going to place these guys. I don't really know where to put this stuff. Well, I have a plan for that, but these I didn't really plan on them. So I'm just going to put them up by London where I'm putting this other stuff. And I'll just take you on a right-hand tour all the way around the table. Alright, so I'm going to put a seaplane down here. And let's just put this sub and this other destroyer in with that stuff. There we go. And the anti-aircraft gun I was planning on putting in here as well. Kind of, that way if somebody does come attack, things are a little bit better. So the reason for the second seaplane should become quite apparent here. I can't zoom out far enough. So this seaplane here, go 1, 2, and put combat air patrol. This seaplane there can go 1, 2, combat air patrol, which along with an escort on each end, every single sea zone of that convoy line is filled in. If I just don't get hit on this line the whole game, those two seaplanes will be worth their money. Yep. Because that'll be $5 every turn that I could be losing on that line. And the seaplanes only cost 9 each, so well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just looking at some options here, so hopefully that works out. And yeah, the British turn is done except for the tech roll that was purchased. So let's see if we can't get ourselves improved shipyard stage 2, 7 or higher. Yeah, 11. So British stage 2, no change. No change. No change. Oh, and the Dutch, they're still making $1. So, since they only have $1 in the bank, you know what the Dutch turn is going to be? They're going to collect some discarded British money. And now, the British are all out of money. Oh, I got to place these two. Guess where they're going? Right there. So I had 4 chips, now they're going to be 6 chips. My reds are 5s, by the way. So there we go. Done. Now I can start being a little bit more creative on unit types for the Far East Command. Now that I got a little stack of infantry to start off with. All right, and that's it. I'm going to collect my money and we'll go on to the British turn. Well, guess what? I'm not even going to stop this camera. French turn. French. Saving $1, spending 5, 1 infantry and attack roll. And this is the sub off the place units box that I forgot to place on turn 1. So, we're going to place a sub right. Yeah, we can place it at this port. It's in supply, right? Factory's there, supply to here, supply to there, place it there. I could place it up there anyway, but whatever, right? All right. So yeah, that one's placed. Actually, you know what? That's how we've been playing. Let me know if that's not fair. But that's how we've been playing. If a port's in supply, you can place it there, right? That way, you could technically buy something and build it at these factories. But if there's a supply path and it can't be interdicted, you can literally place the units at this Navy base, a maximum of 5. You just can't exceed the factory capacity up there and there. Or here. Anyway, let me know if that's off or not, but that's how we've been playing for a long time. And I keep meaning to mention it, but I can never remember. Anyway, the 1 infantry for France, there. Everything else is pretty much done there. I'm not sure what else to do except for try to make it hard for Germany to come in one of the 2 possible ways. And yeah, leave a bit of a stack in Paris too. If they surround or eliminate the capital, the French surrender. All right, check roll. France, wartime economy, 7 or higher. 11. Fancy. All right. French. Stage 2, wartime economy. That'd be handy to roll on 2d6s a turn to get extra money. All right, that's the end of the French turn. I'm just going to collect their money and let me figure out what I'm doing with the Chinese and Americans. Okay, Italy's turn. 2 Marines for 8. Tech roll, saving $4, and these were the stuff off the place units. Now, let's see what's gonna happen here. I can never get myself situated. There we go. So, Italy's gonna do some no tax. Transport, not even same sea zone, moving this mountain to where that one is. So we're just gonna take that guy off and we're gonna put down this. There we go. Alright. And then we're going to place these 2 guys over there too. Why not? And move this 1 sub down to there where the combat air patrol is. And place 2 Marines in the same location as the mountains. Mountain dudes. There we go. That's it. The Italians are done. Except for their tech roll. They still collect $7. They save 4. So let's get rid of that. Alright. Tech roll. Italy. Let's see if we can't get ourselves wartime economy stage 3, 7 or higher. Yeah. That's a fail. Alright, Italy's turn. 3 cavalry from $9. That's it. China's thinking that Japan's starting to struggle a little bit. So we're going to do some attacks again. The only one that's probably going to succeed is this one here. I'd rather keep that. I don't want to give this away for free either. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring, there we go. We're going to bring 4 infantry, leave 1 behind, and a cavalry forward. And hopefully we can slap, hopefully we can slap that guy. I'm probably going to have somebody run away. We'll see. Alright, so, just that easy. 4 infantry and a cavalry in orange. Infantry's at 2, cavalry's at 3. Cavalry ran away. Alright, so this orange guy is now going to be the Japanese, 1 at 4 back. Hit, of course. So, 3 Japanese infantry. Nice. I got a hit, and nobody ran away. So there's still 3 there. Now the Japanese back is a miss at a 6. So there we go. So, like I was saying, the cavalry has run away, and one of these guys died. And I still have 3 left, so I'm just going to chip that out. And this is no longer Japanese. And this is now a dude. Alright. And I got my cavalry stack. I'm going to fire a stack of cavalry in there. So I'm going to put a green chip underneath that 1 cavalry that's already existing that ran away. Alright. And that's pretty weak in there. Japan's not going to be going right away. So I think I would... these guys are kind of back. So I'm going to send 2 of these infantry in to help defend that. And that stack of cavalry, because that's currently the Chinese offensive power. Alright, so China goes up $2, back to 7. And Japan goes down $2 to 22. So that's a bonus. China's ahead that round for a change. Instead of having everybody run away and not kill anything, had to go find something that only had 1 guy in it. Okay, American turn. Attack roll. Save $7. That's it. That's the whole turn. And America's rolling for heavy bombers, 9 or higher. 4. Fail. That's it. End of the turn. Oh. Just so you know, I finally cleaned it all up. So this stuff's at stage 4. Stage 4, 3, 2, place units. Alright. So, yes, I got it covered. It's all cleaned up. Finally, took 4 turns to do it though. Alright, and that is that for the game. Enjoy.